wrong rooms. We have wrong rooms.
Wait, did nobody catch this? Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I want to talk about things I've seen in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 trailer. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 trailer that I think people may have missed that might be in the game. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So first things first, when Bulma calls the Saiyan Squad, you can see the backgrounds of the characters. If you look at Gamma 1, you can see that he's on an ice glacier type map. Yo, shout out to my boy Rom for pointing this out. Check out his channel for Dragon Ball content, and he has his own breakdown videos. Now, I know some of you are probably saying, oh, you're just taking things out of proportion. No. If we look at the animations in Xenoverse, we see that 99% of the time when they animate these backdrops, they're actually used in the game. Looking at things like Bardock vs. Mirror, or Xenoverse 1 at the end of the story, or even Xenoverse 2 in the opening, we see that these backdrops are actually used in the game. So I can confidently say, we may get some ice glacier type map in the lobby or in the game, or maybe even both. Now, I've seen people tackle the different races that could be in the game, and the customization that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 will offer, but no one has talked about the room. The most important thing I think people miss with this part is that this isn't just some cutscene. In this room, there are actually things you can interact with, like the bracelet on the desk. Now guys, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. This looking real close to the Metamo ring. Could this be the invitation to fusion? I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. And another thing they give us is the option to interact with the pod. Now, I don't know what this could be. This could be the room that John was fighting in. It could be some type of customization thing or something like that. Let me know what y'all think. Another important thing I noticed is how he's actually moving his box around in his room. But this box is actually a part of his room. Could you decorate your room? Could you rearrange it? We also see when he wakes up, he has like a night cycle going on around his room. That could be the option to customize your own daytime, nighttime, evening time cycle in your own room. Could this be an invitation for decorating your own room? Could you invite your friends in your room to walk around and interact with? Let me know what y'all think down below. Now, one last thing I do want to kind of touch on when it comes to the room area is that if you notice when John wakes up, in the background there are these little images or like these different screens of different areas and stuff. This could be places we could access or different maps that we could go to. I'm not sure though. Let me know what y'all think. The next detail I want to point out when it comes to the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 trailer is the option to eat food for some reason. We do know in Xenoverse 2 that they give us the item shop and they give us options to buy food, buy capsules, but will Xenoverse 3 expand this idea? Will we be seeing us buying food at a burger joint? Now, the last thing I want to point out that people kind of glanced over is the vehicle options. In the Xenoverse 3 trailer, we see different kinds of vehicles. We see Bulma crash into us with her vehicle. We see vehicles flying across the sky. But a vehicle we also did see is one on a road, and this guy is driving it. This android, human looking type dude. We know that in Xenoverse 2, we had different options for different vehicles. We had the Tau Pai stick, we had the Flying Nimbus, we had the Sand Pod. But the clear observation here is that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 will expand everything from Xenoverse 2, including the vehicle system. And the question I want to raise here is, will we get a system like Kakarot, where we can drive the car on the ground and in the sky? Will we get different game modes like a race game mode and things like that? And even build the car? Ultimately, I don't know. From these different details I noticed in the trailer, I'm making these assumptions, rightfully so, based off the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games themselves and different games of Dragon Ball themselves. And I can say it is definitely safe to assume these things because we have seen the trailer. The trailer itself speaks volumes to us. The creators have said they have packed this game with content. They have packed this game with a lot of moments to enjoy with your friends. And we've seen this in Xenoverse 2. We've seen how long Xenoverse 2 has lasted. How much more better will Xenoverse 3 be at this? Guys, I want you guys to let me know of any ideas you have, of anything you've gotten from the details I pointed out in this video. And with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all boys. God bless.